Good Saturday morning and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland. Hopefully, your day is off to a good start. Let me click a couple of things here and get us up to speed. Going good here. It's going to be, holy cow, is it going to be a busy couple of weeks? I know I say that every Saturday, but holy cow, is this going to be a busy couple of weeks? Not only has the Record Store Day exclusives and other releases begun to show up here at the store. That happened yesterday. We're still awaiting the shipment of the Neil Peart tribute albums from Scotland. They're in the country. They just are clearing a customs hurdle and they'll get here. So when I say that we've got a busy couple of weeks here at the store, yeah, we got a busy couple of weeks here at the store. Let's say a couple of quick good mornings and we'll get on with the day. A lot of stuff to talk about this morning as well. Let's see here. Gary, good morning. Oh, Gary's jumping the gun here. The Firehouse LP sounds good. Yeah, the volume is a little low. We'll reread about that as well. We'll talk more about these in just a second or two. Good morning, Mr. Steve, and to you as well. Hello. Jeff saying good morning. Yes, the Jack White album is pretty awesome. We've got some news on that coming up as well. And Pat says good morning. Yes, another brisk spring day in Michigan. It is. Derek saying hello and hello there. And Ann is saying happy Saturday as well. Speaking of that, a big thank you to everyone who came out to the music trivia game at the Live Oak Coffee House last Wednesday is what it was. It was. Abby says good morning. Good morning, Abby. Abby and Ann were there, and hopefully you guys had fun. We had probably, I'm thinking there was probably 25 to 30 people there and 10 teams, and it was a good game because the leads kept changing all the way through. So that what makes it fun. So, but we gave away a lot of great prizes, did a lot of fun stuff with the trivia categories, and we'll probably do it again. We're in talks with Live Oak to do it again at some point in time. But right now, all I can think about is Record Store Day and other matters at hand. So we'll go from there. Yep, Ann says they had a blast. Thank you for coming out. Happy to do so. Okay, as I said, a heck of a lot of stuff to cover this morning, so I'll try to get to it as much as I can here. The first off, let's zip through the new releases very quickly, because there's only a few left and we can get more of them. The first, of course, being the new Jack White album, Fear of the Dawn. And this thing's growing on me. I actually do kind of dig it. It's got a little White Stripes flavor. It's got a little bit of the Jack White, other rock sound to it from Raconteurs, etc. Then it's got some other stuff that I can't quite classify yet, but I'm going to give it a much more in-depth listen at some point. But it is a good record. We started off with a whole bunch of these yesterday. I think I've got 3 or so of them left. I've got more on the way for next week, so don't worry if you didn't get one and you'd like one. But when you do get one, it comes with all of these cool inserts, much like a good old album used to come with. And it's on the astronomical blue vinyl, which is very, very cool looking. So great album, great packaging, great job by Jack White. Lots of cool stuff. By the way, if you caught the news yesterday, Jack White played the national anthem at the Tigers opening game yesterday. He and a band belted it out, and yeah, it was good. It was better than Hendrix's version of it, so it was kind of a cool. He didn't sing; it was all instrumental. But then the news is breaking this morning that in addition to his album being released yesterday and playing at the Tiger game, the national anthem to open it up, he had a show at the Masonic Temple in Detroit last night, and during the show, he not only proposed to his girlfriend, but got married on stage. Big day for Jack White yesterday, so congratulations all around to him. So you see that back there. I've got a Fear the Dawn poster. We'll talk about that in a second. Other new releases yesterday included a trio of Bob Dylan reissues. We've got a couple copies of Bringing It All Back Home. This is the one with Subterranean Homesick Blues. See what I'm doing there? And we got a copy of the reissue of Blonde on Blonde left as well. Great album. You don't own this? You don't own Blonde on Blonde? Sorry. And there was another one, Highway 61 Revisited. We're out of those, but I can get a couple of more for next week, and we'll do so as well. Speaking of old stuff rendered new, this was a release from about a week or so ago, but we didn't get it in time. Now I've got one. I haven't listened to it. We'll see what this is all about. But this is kind of continuing that in jazz theory. We've had Zeppelin. Oh, and there's been the Black Sabbath in jazz and some other ones. Well, this is the Rolling Stones in jazz. And so these are all jazz tribute songs, jazz artists doing Rolling Stones songs. So we'll have to see what that one's all about. And we'll get back to you guys on it. So a couple more quick comments and we will get into our other announcements here. Betty says, good morning from Toledo and good morning to you as well. Yes, Jack did get married last night. We were talking about that. Okay, Record Store Day. Excuse me there. Record Store Day is 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today. So, oh, you guys must see each other on there. Heather's saying, and saying hi to Heather. Hey, Heather, if you're out there, good morning to you. So 2 weeks from today is Record Store Day. And as I mentioned, the product is starting to show up. We got our first shipment, 2 boxes yesterday, expecting a lot more over the next week here. We're going to get them cataloged in. We'll make sure that we're getting what we've got, that no stuff is damaged. And on the night before Record Store Day, we will announce everything we've got in a special live broadcast. There's Heather saying hello to everyone. Hey, Heather, hopefully it's going well out there. So yesterday also, we got our swag bag from the Record Store Day people. Now, what that means is that this is the giveaways and goodies and stuff that we'll be giving away to folks as they come through the door. And I need to stress that these are all while supplies last. So the biggie that everybody likes, a couple of things, but the big one that everybody likes collecting from Record Store Day to Record Store Day is the official Dogfish head poster from the Record Store Day folks. Our posters are cool. Theirs are cool as well. But we do have this year's design. This is this year's Dogfish head official Beer of Record Store Day 2022 poster. We'll have one of these put up in store, and we've got a small supply. We don't have a lot, but we'll be handing these out to the first folks in line for Record Store Day on the 23rd, 2 weeks from today. So some cool looking stuff from Record Store Day and Dogfish Head. Thank them very much for passing that along. The other biggie that we like to get and pass out are the cloth Record Store Day bags. And so this year, they say 15 years celebrating the Indie Record Store on April 23rd, 2022. And it's got a little cat logo on the front there. So these, again, we have even fewer of these than we do the posters. So this is a while supplies last. With purchase of Record Store Day stuff, we'll be giving those out. You can come in the morning, and if you don't buy a Record Store, yeah, you get the idea. Also, too, are the pins. These are always fairly collectible. And these are the commemorative pins with the Record Store Day ambassador. This year, of course, is Taylor Swift. I don't think we can get a good picture of that, so we'll put it here. But we do have a lot of these Record Store Day pins for those that collect. These are the ambassadors from year to year. Another one that says good news is good news. This is from Dark Horse Records, the Harrison label. And we also have a few, and by a few, I mean just a couple, Dark Horse Records t-shirts that we'll be giving away that day. Now, other goodies include, lots of folks get these every year. We've got a sampler CD from Record Store Day, and this is Volume 2, Atlantic Records RSD. So this is just, yeah, I get the irony of giving away a CD on Record Store Day, but hey, that's a freebie. There is a Record Store Day book coming out. We should have some more details on that. And so we've got a lot of bookmarks. Now, for those of you that don't know, a bookmark is something that was used to mark your place while reading a book, so you could go back to it. Now, for those that don't know, a book is something that you would read that's not an electronic tablet. We'll go from there. Then some stickers, lots of other little trinkets we won't get into. Some sort of favorite NCT. I have no idea what this is, but here's a cool one. This one's cool. This is a bumper sticker that says, "This vehicle stops at all record stores," and that's all good to know. So we've got a lot of these to give away, but again, all of the Record Store Day stuff is going to be while supplies last, as we give them away on the morning of the 23rd. Now, the biggie, what we're going to do on the 23rd, we'll talk about this as we get closer, is our number system that we've been doing during the drops. So you line up when you line up. I'll get here at 5 a.m. and pass out numbers, and that will be the order in which we will service you for the Record Store Day goodies you're coming in to get. But that slip that you put your numbers on will also be an entry slip to win. We're going to take a drawing at the end of the day to win our big Jack White standee board, the one that got damaged by the good folks at FedEx a couple of weeks ago. But we've got that up in the store, and we're going to be giving that away at the end of Record Store Day as our big drawing prize. And there'll be some other prizes as well. So stay tuned to our Facebook page. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so you're getting all of this info. And when we get closer and closer to Record Store Day, we will announce a lot of the other goodies that we're getting in through there as well. So let's see. We also have Steve setting up the store a week for Record Store Day. Good morning, Steve. You're going to have to beat a lot of folks to get in line there, Steve. Heather says hi to everybody again. And Pat, yes, we all need that bumper sticker. Okay, a couple of other very quick things to do. One more time, our poster. We still have some posters to give away as well. We'll have some on that day. But again, if you're a business owner and or operator in the Midland or Auburn or Freeland or Bay City area, heck, even Mount Pleasant, you want us to put one up, let us know. We'll bring them, or you can stop by the store and we'll grab them for you. Big announcement as well, too. You've known that we've had a big Metallica box set, the Black Album, the Super Deluxe Edition, on our shelf here for a couple of weeks. That's still there, a hefty price. But now we have two other, let me hide that again. We have two other Metallica box sets that are going out. They're here. They're ready to go. If you're interested, we'll show them to you. One is the Super Deluxe box set of Ride the Lightning. Holy cow, this thing's heavy. Tons of stuff in there. And of course, we're getting the phone call as we're live on the air. But the other one, and this is the big one, this is a Master of Puppets Deluxe box set. This one, if you look it up on Discogs, is a little pricey. And by a little pricey, I mean a lot pricey. The value has gone up tremendously on there. It's been discontinued. It is out of print. And it is full of goodies like all of the other Metallica box sets. So it's 3 Master of Puppets, a bunch of CDs, some DVDs, a bunch of other stuff, some buttons. And both of these box sets are complete. And the Master of Puppets that we have is complete with all the pins and everything. The boxes are a little worse for wear, but we're still going to put a good price on them. But stop by if you're interested, because these, especially the Master of Puppets, is a big ticket item. So look it up on Discogs if you're curious, but we're not going to be anywhere near the Discogs price, just so you know, but we did pay a little bit for those, so we're going to get them out there. Okay, other news includes the fact that we have a new batch of unofficial releases, and I'll let you do some sort of combination of a boot and or leg to put in with that. I don't have any here with me, but one of them has been a long out of print Firehouse album. And so we've got a couple of those in store. We're going to put some of these out next week. We're going to put some of them out the week of Record Store Day. But there's a lot of cool live stuff. There's a lot of cool out of print stuff that have been recreated. Let's see if we can say that very tactfully here. Recreated by our friends in Eastern Europe as unofficial releases. So stay tuned for info on those. Those will show up in our drops and or special posts on themselves. So I think that covers it. Don't forget, big giveaway on Record Store Day. We're giving away that Jack White sign that we got to promote Fear of Dawn. Don't forget Record Store Day itself coming up on the 23rd. It should be an absolutely blast of a fun day. And we're really looking forward to it. So stay tuned to our channel. Stay tuned to our Facebook page for info on all of that stuff as we get closer to the event. Make sure you are subscribed and you have notifications. Gary House in Sanford. Well, we'll talk about that later, Gary. Scott says, good morning. Hey, cool. Good to see you. And you're still recovering. Good. You saw Jack White. You saw him get married. All right. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, like, share, comment, do all the things you got to do. We're still creeping up there on the number of subscribers to the YouTube channel. And that's always good to see because we're creating lots and lots of new and cool content for that. On that note, I'm up on time. So you guys have a great weekend. Stop by if you get a chance. We're at 716 George Street, just north of downtown Midland. We'll be here from now until 6 p.m. tonight. Tomorrow, Sunday, from 12 noon until 5 p.m. Closed on Monday and Tuesday to pull my hair out. Hopefully start packaging some Rush tribute albums out and cataloging and making sure we've got all sorts of Record Store Day stuff good to go. So until that point in time, you guys have a great weekend, and we will talk to you next time from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you.